Welcome back. This is the Kickoff FC show. This is your boy, right? 2012, and that's your boy.
Dan Rumba.
You already know, man. We out here talking about everything Manchester United. And different season, same shit.
I'm growing depressed. I'm growing very, very, very depressed.
Yep.
We accepted the challenge from Brighton, and it's like deja vu all over again. But we're going to talk about it. But before we dive into the recap of Brighton versus Manchester United, Dan Rumba has a message for y'all.
Yeah, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm ready to go off. Let's get it.
On that note, Manchester United versus Brighton. Bro.
Dun 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 dun. I feel like the Undertaker came out. I feel like the theme music played as soon as the referee blew the first whistle. I swear. Because ain't no way the man them get a victory last week and come into this week against Brighton, who've beaten us 3 of the last 4 games. You have your previous striker, Welbeck. The man is about 55. Running circles around on scoring every game. It seemed like against we. Yo.
How many times?
I cannot believe the tactics that Ten Hag put forth.
I'm not doing this.
No way.
We're going to talk about Ten Hag tactics.
All right.
We're going to talk about that. See it?
Run it thing.
We're just going to talk about the game itself.
Okay.
Before we get into the Ten Hag tactics section and talking Ten Hag. Because this game is 100% Ten Hag's fault.
Oh, for sure.
100%.
Ain't no way you can put it.
100%. And the look on Bruno and Ahmad's face told you the whole entire
The man
story.
give an emoji face. An emoji face.
That's not the theme for the season. Like, I'm going to reuse that emoji the whole time. Like, what the hell? But all right, before we don't jump into that.
Gameplay, yeah.
Talk about the gameplay, right? So the game start, and we already knew, because you know the title of the last video was We Accept the Challenge.
Yes.
We know Brighton ain't no snooze fest.
No. They're on top of the league, or the top half, at least.
They were on top of the EPL.
Yeah.
Fair enough, it's only 1 week. But after they beat us, they were still on top of the league. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm looking at this and I'm like, yo, we called it in the last video. Brighton are at home.
Yes.
Ain't no way this is going to be a clean sheet. Them boys coming to play.
For sure.
Dan Rumba told you how many times about Welbeck in the last video that Welbeck is he done score. How many times this man is going to go?
Every season it happens.
Not celebrating.
Every season.
Like, who? Like, even like, all right. We could talk about the gameplay for the first part, right? I'm not even going to talk about who's not starting and who's starting. Let's talk about who's on the pitch, right?
Yeah.
So the game start. We're playing decent. We get a couple chances and we never make the U side. That was when I say a brilliant square from Dalu.
Yes.
Aman.
Mm-hmm.
What a pinpoint perfect. Dalu, these are the things that Dalu will show you when you say, all right, that you can know off a square ball. You know?
Yeah.
Perfect pass. And Aman, you should have finished that.
But it's too infrequent. If that's even a word. It don't even the Luna. It's like once in a blue moon.
Oh, boy.
Christmas come but only once my youth. You play about 55 games a season. Why are we only seeing them type of vibes once every month? No, brother. We need them score there 4 or 5 times a game. We need them effort there. I don't know if it's because I play left back. Someone just can't adapt to being a role player.
Yeah, but also let's break down that play. And I know it was kind of on the counter attack, but look on who we have going forward for us. It's the 2 players at the highest point in the opposing half of the field is Dalu and Aman. The rest of the team wasn't close enough.
Relax.
And I'm telling you, I get it. It's a counter attack play. I get it. But I'm saying, if there was a striker that was getting that square, probably would have been on target because Aman wasn't even on target. I don't know what was going on with him there. Probably was shocked, can't believe it. But I fully expect a professional football player, I don't care if you're a striker or not, to
Right.
finish that.
In Ahmad's defense, I think there's some personal issues who are going off the field
Yeah,
with
he
like
did.
a mother. You see me I say?
Yeah, he did have
So
some
I can
personal issues
understand
so.
that he might not be at his top notch for this week, even though he actually scored the goal what we get.
That's what I'm about
You
to
see me
get
I
to.
say? So
He didn't make it discourage him, he kept playing. He
Right.
gave you the thumbs up, alright, I'm not gonna get discouraged, I'm gonna keep playing.
yeah, man.
As a footballer, as a professional footballer, that's what you're supposed to do. Keep
Yes.
playing through it. And that's what he did, and eventually he got his reward. Not only that, but maybe the only thing that Tenor got right was Ahmad kept his spot on the field.
100%.
You know, he was vibrant, he was out there on the right, making
Right.
plays, he's doing his thing, and he scored the goal.
Who did start for left out again?
Good question. Mason Mount.
Who?
You need to be stripped of the number 7 jersey. You should be this season's plain clothes. You see me I say? Why you were sign and a street clothes him and him get no game? I can't even remember his name. How forgettable he was.
Last year?
No man. The blonde hair youth man. I can't remember his goddamn name. I think
Danny Van Der Beek.
Danny Van Der Beek.
That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it.
Mason Mount should be this season Van Der Beek. Sit up on the bench and bleach. You see what I said? The best thing should be about you is your hair color. Cause you don't forget no more game. How dare you have on the number 7 and you have been lost for 2 matches now? You have the whole preseason forget right? And you can't do nothing? Start Xerxes. I said it, man. Until Hoyland come back. Make the 2 of them play or even fight for position. But you cannot fall in love with the false 9 garbage. When we have a out-and-out striker, you buy the man, play the man.
Yeah, you see, false 9 can work when you have a team of players that can finish.
Right.
Who aren't necessarily strikers but can finish. You see, when Man City play without a striker, when they didn't have Haaland and they played the false 9, they had Raheem Sterling, which we'll talk about him later, scored. They had De Bruyne scoring. They had Bernardo Silva scoring. They had a bunch of other people scoring from every position. They had Rodri scoring. So they had a bunch of people that was Manchester United. We don't have nobody like that. The only person who have that kind of capability is Bruno. And as we can see, when it comes to finishing, Bruno is not quite as sharp because the season just started.
Right, true.
He's gonna get there because we've seen Bruno do this.
100%.
So I'm not questioning that.
I'm not worried about him, but seem like the coach worried about him. That's so what?
Gotcha.
We're going to jump right into the...
Hold on. No. We don't need to jump so fast yet. I just have to give a little bit of props to Brighton coach. See him? The man is a young coach. And clearly you can see that he watched film. You see what I say? Of how Man U play the counter-attack. When the ball get to the winger and then knock back to Casemiro, he makes a one-touch long pass, curl it around the defense. And clearly, like I said, he watches film because he had them playing a high line, and as soon as the ball pass back, they rush up because they know exactly the overhead pass will go make, and everybody getting caught in offside. So clearly, there was no type of tactical training done on the Man U side because the defense is in shambles. Colostomy bag has reared its ugly head again. You know what I say? The defense, I don't know what happened in a week's time, but this is not the United that played Fulham. It's because Fulham ain't as good as Brighton. Could be. And they exposed us. You see what I say?
Yeah, but even so, let's talk about that for a second because defensively the team was trash. Their setup defensively wasn't even on point.
No.
From the start of the game, Brighton never felt like they... First of all, Brighton outshot us. Shots on target and total shots for the game. The only thing we did better than them is have position. And majority of that reason why we had position is because the ball was on Onana's foot and we're passing the ball in our own
Exactly.
None of that was anything over the top of anything. You know? I didn't see anything from any of our players at all. as a matter of fact, lack creativity, lack vision, especially in the final third, is like clueless. Like nobody knows what to do. And it's the same thing can be said about the defense. Because the first goal, the man get the ball upon the wing, roll it right across the goal mouth.
Too easy.
And there was nobody there. Welbeck was shocked when he got the ball. Like, whoa!
Who's marking?
Whoa! Welbeck couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe that he got the ball. He was just like, what?
That's a fact.
And he was so surprised. He was like, this can't be real. Christmas in August?
Oh, God, man. Colostomy bag is marking front post. No one is beside this man. No blue shirt. Who are you marking?
Yeah, but here's the thing. It gets even worse when Brighton scored the winning goal. Because there were 3 Brighton players on the back end and technically about 4 players free.
On the ball. Yes, and 4 to 5 defenders crowding the ball and the square still got off. The man have them hand behind them like saying they go a jail. A jail in a go. Don't move. How dare you press the ball? And Anthony, you dirty dog. You dirty dog. I never see a man hate playing for the badge so much. Because clearly, because you're coming off the bench, you feel so you don't give no effort unless you start. Because that was such a lackluster tackle you made. You could have went in way more aggressive and win the ball and
without
bullying upfield. Yeah, without giving a penalty. And then you don't even try to get back into the play.
They're running into open space like for what? We don't have the
For
ball.
what? The game about to end. And you give it a corner. All right. No marking from the corner. Delu, why are you on the left post when you're playing? Why are you on the right back post when you're playing left back? You're totally out of position when the ball recycle. And that's why there's
3 people, and then all of them lift hand like, "Hey, come on, man! This is schoolboy defending. Like it's just like
you're running 20 laps.
It's so obvious. Like it's so bad. Like when we see it, we just want to fling the remote out.
Yeah. Completely turn off.
Come and say, "Yo, what?" And then, a matter of fact, I think this is a good segue.
Yeah, man.
We want to talk about the tactics because after the game, Ten Hag said, "Oh, something like we couldn't even play for the draw."
What?
Play for what kind of draw? That just shows the mindset.
Yes.
And then it takes me back to the tactics. We're talking about playing a fast 9, right? Why are you playing a fast 9 when you got Xerxes on your team? What are you saving him for?
That don't make no sense.
That's what I say.
What are you saving him for? Highland is out. We don't need a fast 9. You saw what happened when the man came on the field last time.
Exactly.
Play the man.
Earn your stripes.
Play your strongest team. Let Mason Mount, who come on off the bench or something, because he's not gonna score up top for you. And it's like you play a fast 9 when you don't have a striker.
Exactly.
You have a striker.
Ready and fit.
So I blame Ten Hag for that. I'm going to give you a chance. So that's number 1. Your starting lineup was highly questionable. Highly questionable. I get the fact that you start Harry Maguire because Delic getting in the groove of things. And Maguire, fair enough, he played well the first game. Alright, you reward him. I can understand that. Zine? But the formation, the fast 9 formation out there was just not making it. And then your substitutions that you made as well too. Who take off first again?
You take off Rashford.
You take off Rashford, which to be fair, I still believe in Rashford. But
I wouldn't sub Rashford.
But I not for who them put on.
I wouldn't sub Rashford, and I would have sub Ahmad for Garnacho. But keep going.
I would. That's what I was feeling. But you see, people say, "Yo, I can understand subbing Rashford though, because he never that go on with nothing much in the game."
But Rashford and Garnacho,
they cause problems.
That's what I'm saying.
Ahmad don't have that speed like Garnacho.
Yeah,
Ahmad have some speed, but he's not as fast and quick as Garnacho. So having him coming on the flank, that would have been perfect. You understand? That's the way me see it personally. You
Yeah.
know what I say? That's the substitution that we should have made, but we didn't. You understand?
They still end up taking him off too. So I don't understand what the logics of taking off Rashford. And then you take off your captain with about 10 to 15 minutes left.
That is the part you sub out. But put on, yes, I know Scott McTominay have done great for us. And now, on top of that, they're trying to sell him or he's sold now. You know, the here we go is almost there for Romano. So, you sub off Bruno, and Bruno's face told you, his whole rep is like, Bruno, I laugh when him I walk off like, this must be a joke.
Yeah.
How you think your team gonna feel when you just took off your captain, the best player on the field, and you took him off, and the rest of the team looking around like, really?
Ain't no way, it's a joke.
And put on Scott McTominay. Nothing against Scott McTominay. But if I was already complaining about the lack of creativity on the team, Bruno is the most creative player on Manchester United's team going forward. Where is it coming from? It never come from Scott McTominay.
Definitely not.
So what are you telling the team when you take out Bruno and you put in Scott McTominay? What are you playing for?
The draw.
And you said it after the game. Like, how are you playing for a draw? Brother, I don't understand.
Losers mentality. Losers do loser things. And clearly, the man is trying to lose the game. With the subs, like you said. It just doesn't... It's not like he was going for the win. You see what I'm saying? Maybe because it's an away game, the man just want to go out there for a point and go back home. Because clearly, like I said, the tactics and the formation, nothing changed.
Nothing changed. Defensively, it looked like nothing took place on the training ground because the team was wide open. So defensively, I want to know, what did y'all do? You didn't talk about offense because y'all didn't do it. And I know Ten Hag after the game is going to talk about how unlucky you were because the ball hit Xerxes when we could have scored. Fair enough. That
should have never come down to that.
It should have never got to that point. So whatever. And Xerxes was only doing what a striker does.
Yes.
Putting himself in a position to try to score.
He was already skating from trying to get the ball before he got to Garnacho.
He couldn't.
You see what I said? So, and I like saying could have come out of the way. Garnacho needs to kick the ball in the Ross net properly. Time fumbles it. That's the only reason why he hit Xerxes. Blast the ball into the back of the net. The ball shouldn't be trickling across to be able to hit Xerxes. You on the goal alone. You see what I said? That's the thing. It don't seem like they practice shooting, finishing drills, defensive covering. Who's the leader in the defense? Who attack? Who them? Yo, go over there. Say, yo, man, free. Watch your left. Watch your left.
Yo, run your ball. Even on the goal, none of the defenders, the goalie, nobody picked up that there were 3 men free on the back post. Nobody said, yo. The man had all day. Pedro could have controlled the ball and shoot.
What do you mean? I'm passing to the man behind him and it's still free.
He had all day. That's why, listen, as I said in the beginning of this video, this loss is 100% on Ten Hag. And like I said, Amand Diallo and Bruno's face on the bench set it off. Set it all. You know what I'm saying? Because what were we playing? Counter-attacking? Are we trying to go blow for blow with them? What were we playing?
The counter-attack couldn't work because they must step up and drop in the outside.
Yo, Ten Hag was completely outcoached
by a 30-year-old.
And not only that, he is a protege.
Yeah.
And he will completely outcoached you. Like, nothing made sense. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. The tactics were off. The team didn't look good. We got outplayed, outshined. Your over the top ball wasn't working. Counter-attack wasn't working. Nothing. They can't go blow to blow.
You changed nothing after you see the man in the play high line. No adjustments.
And here's the thing, dog. Mitomo assisted. Outside of the assist from Mitomo, he didn't really have much of an influence on the game, in my opinion. Like what we're accustomed to seeing.
Because they didn't need him.
They didn't need him.
Because everybody else a leak.
Everybody's like, Brighton players were playing, so the crowd was behind them. Manchester United, All of us watching, I know y'all were nervous as heck. Meanwhile, Brian fans were like, all right. And and they had chances. Welbeck hit the crossbar from the header.
How he free forget that header there? How?
He jumped, old man Welbeck win the header over everybody.
I just want my team to be able to make at least 10 passes in the opposition half. I have not seen that all season. Granted, it's only 2 games, but we don't seem to be able to possess the ball and go from left to right, come back around right to left. You know what I say? Forward to the forward line, knock it back. You see what I say? Make the other team run and tire them out. The great teams do it. Barca does it. Real Madrid does it. City does it. We need to be able to possess this ball because as soon as we give it back to them, it's coming right back at us. You see what I said? So we need to be able to control the game in them type of fashion there. If we win, like go on a run.
And you're playing out of the backfield, and every time I see them playing out of the backfield, it just looks shaky to me. Like and a couple times they did turn over the ball. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. And then when that wasn't working, they tried to go over the top, but Brighton was ready for it. So, what adjustments did we make in the game, Ten Hag? I didn't see any.
Overall, a trash outing.
Don't see it.
Maybe because it was too early. The man them that used to play them time that I'm looking for any excuse.
I don't give a damn. I'm not making.
But I'm just saying it's awful. It's awful. It's more of the same.
100%.
It's more of the same. It's more of the same from last season.
100% on Ten Hag, and that's who we're blaming for this. Anyway, what are your thoughts in regards to this? Who do you blame for this loss? Was it just an overall team poor performance? Yes, it was a poor performance, but I don't understand. To me, again, it's on Ten Hag. Let us know what your thoughts are in regards to it. In the meantime, this your boy Right 2012. That's your boy
Dan Rumba.
Thanks for watching, y'all. We out of here.